This week I picked up something unexpected. There's a story to go with it. Story time. So this creature from the Black Lagoon came from a closing arcade in Keokuk, Iowa. I didn't expect to ever get one of these, but I I met a cool guy who made me a really good deal, and this worked out. It's already working. When I got this, it wasn't. So it's in gorgeous condition, like just amazing condition. The playfield has a few scars, a little bit of wear. Um, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's in pretty good condition for being in an arcade for a long, long time. But this was in a place called Joysticks Rockade in Keokuk, Iowa. It was a 4.5 hour drive. And I got this for my partner's birthday. So this was her holy grail, her favorite pinball machine, and I ended up working out the deal on her birthday, and it was pretty much I want to get this. Here's my price range based on condition. The dot matrix didn't work. Something was wrong. The machine constantly reset. A bunch of lamps were out. It needs a shop job. So I made an offer, and he said, "Look, if you can get here by Thursday, I will give it to you for this price." And I was sold. I was out the door. So I went and picked this up a couple days ago. We went together. It was an interesting road trip where we saw a lot of. Going to Iowa is like taking a step back in time. It's really weird. Like I saw a lot, like an abandoned Shopco. I got to see Taco John's. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. High V's. Drove by a bunch of Casey's. So weird. Like, I don't remember that stuff since my childhood. But like Western Illinois and Iowa are just frozen in time, as are the people. But this came from a place that was an arcade, pizza, concert venue that didn't serve alcohol, which would work great here in Chicago. Does not work great in Iowa. People love beer truck football. So if it's not one of those, it doesn't do all that great. Close fourth is bowling. The bowling alley was packed, but nobody values a pinball arcade that had some of the best pizza I've ever had. Anyway, this place had apparently been in business for decades, and they must have had some success because they had lots of really good concerts with some cool bands. Lots of punk music, metal music came through there, and it was probably one of the only place in the area other than Dubuque to be able to see anything like that. The closest other place would have been Des Moines. Otherwise, you'd have to drive all the way up to the Chicago area to see anything. But it's closing, and I got to see it in its last throws as he phases it down. This was the last pinball machine to go. We got some good pizza. We had an awesome tour. Got to see everything about the place and hear about how that place came to be and all of that. It sucks that Iowa people just, you gotta learn to love some culture, grow a little, learn to like some things that are different, because different things are fun and interesting, and I don't think they like that. Tractors, corn. There's a reason that there's a stereotype for Iowa and most of the Midwest as being boring. Anyway, this pinball machine is fully playable now. I fixed this pretty quickly because I'm getting really good at this. The DMD board was actually going bad, and I ended up diagnosing all of that, fixing that. DMD is fixed, all works. I ordered a couple of replacement parts. I had to steal some parts from Party Zone. Too much caffeine. New parts, and that'll be up and running again pretty quickly. Everything works on this. It's all original. It does have the original hologram. It's blue, but it still does work. It still does have all of its visual aesthetics. But the lamp is going bad, so I had to get a new lamp. Otherwise, this plays great. I actually already swapped out the audio board for a pin sound, and it's really cool. All the audio packs suck. I'm going to make my own custom audio pack, and you're all going to have access to it. But I made an audio pack for this that's going to be way better because number one, nobody levels their audio. Number two, nobody equalizes their audio so that the EQ of the sound effects and the jingles match the EQ of the music in the game. So I'm going to fix all that. I'm also going to get better audio files because everything that's on there was really, really low quality. All the sound packs sucked. You could tell that they were made by people who really don't understand audio and design. But we've played this a bunch. It works really well, and it's a unique game. It is a unique game. There is no experience quite like this, especially when that hologram starts coming on and you're in the mode, and like you don't really pay attention to the fact there's so many features. There's so many features that are in this game. And there's like all these things lit all over the place. This really was kind of advanced for its time. And the hologram is just super cool. And you don't even expect it the first time you play it. Because like, especially the first dozen times, because you might not even get the creature multi-ball to get the hologram effect. I'm going to show it to you now. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That's so cool, right? See, right back there is a lamp that shines on this mirror. This mirror tilts while that hologram gets reflected up into this clear panel. And unfortunately, you can see this right here. I need to figure out a way to block that out. So I might create a 3D print that will block a lot of that because you're supposed to be able to see it at the optimum angle. So like if you're right here playing, you should be able to see creature, but not this. So that's not good. So we gotta figure that out because you shouldn't be able to see this mirror. So it might actually be at the wrong angle. But I got a few lamps out and a few things to go over. Still deciding if I want to switch this out from incandescent because really love the look. And it's right next to Pinball Magic, which kind of has a similar lamp aesthetic. But I never would have gotten this if things hadn't worked out in the universe is weird kind of way. Because this worked out during her birthday. We weren't expecting to get Christmas gifts. I only got her a small birthday gift. And this happened. I was looking at pre-ordering Evil Dead. And I would rather get this. So goodbye to joysticks, but at least I have this cool machine to remember this experience by.